What's going on, Facebook?
What up, guys and girls?
How is everybody today? We'll let a couple people get on here. We'll get started. This is episode, I believe, 25. I think.
Wow. 25.
I think it's 25.
You guys learned by now, right? Turn my volume down.
Still got his volume on. All right, so who's all here? We got some likes coming up on the screen. Comment. Let us know you're here.
Roll call.
Roll call. Let's see who's on, and we will get started here. I think it's 25. I didn't go on YouTube and check. So I put all these on YouTube after the fact, so you can go watch all of our episodes on my YouTube channel at Pew Pew Nation, and that's how I usually know what episode it is. But unfortunately, I didn't go on YouTube today to check. I just guessed. So what's up, Anne Marie? Joe, what's going on? We know you're here, Moe.
We can hear you from the other room.
Yep. That's it. There's a whole bunch of people, it says, watching, and only 3 people are going to be eligible to win free stuff, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So nobody wants to comment right now. So if you're new to Pew Pew Nation, the way this works is you comment, and then we give you free shit. So we got a bunch of giveaways today. We're going to talk about a whole bunch of different stuff. Dennis has a huge announcement for everybody. Matt Fisher, what's up, man? I haven't seen you in a while. He said you missed the last 2 weeks, been busy, and got my instructor license. I saw that.
Congrats.
I saw you were instructoring it up. So congratulations, man. It's awesome. It's about time, really. I thought you had it already. Kevin Sims said Dennis is big news. Can't wait. What's up, brother? My brother's on there. Hi, Andy and Dennis. Matt Brennan, what's up? All right. Sweet. So we're going to start off today. A lot of you guys probably saw it. Colton shooting. Colton was shooting the Ruger Vote Edition 1022. And it was awesome.
And he loved it.
He did. He didn't want to leave. So if anybody has kids, you know how they are when they're like at a playground or something, and you're like, all right, it's time to go. We got to get out of here. And they're like, no, just 5 more minutes. His was like, no, just 10 more rounds. Like he was absolutely going nuts. So it was awesome. Colton shot before, but it was like, yeah, it was cool. I had fun, type of thing. It was really cool to watch it actually click. Like, he understood how to use iron sights. He figured it out. He was smoking the target he was shooting at. He was just having a good time. So
got to do rapid fire.
Yep. So here's a video so everybody can see. If you haven't seen it yet, this is a couple of the clips I put together of Colton shooting the 1022. Iron sights, figured it out. He was doing awesome. I felt comfortable enough that I was like, all right, he's safe enough with this thing. He understands, like, it doesn't move. It does, you don't point it at anybody. Go ahead and rapid fire it, buddy. And you'll see in this video where his face changes, and it was just hilarious to watch.
Go ahead.
Nice.
Well, hi, bud.
All right.
Yeah.
There it is.
Good job.
I saw the little thing fly out.
The shell, yeah. All right, you want to have some real fun?
All right, so he just saw the
Aim at that
cartridge
thing and pull the
eject. He
trigger as
thought that
fast
was
as you
cool.
can.
I'm like, all right, I'm comfortable. Go ahead, buddy. Let her rip.
Just go, go, go.
You guys watch his face right here. It's the best thing ever. He couldn't hold it back.
Good job. Go slightly to the left.
That was awesome. That was absolutely awesome. So I was taking pictures during that. That's what the flash you're seeing. That's not like the muzzle or anything crazy. That's that was me taking pictures because those were actually the point of him shooting was for the magazine. So he'll be in another magazine, and I guarantee he'll be more than happy to sign it for whoever wins that magazine when we give it away.
So we have a new watcher tonight. His name is Bill Galvin. Bill's actually a teammate of mine on my Sporting Clays League with Kevin and I.
Sweet.
So we actually took second place last night. So
Nice. Congrats.
thanks.
Welcome, Bill. Benny, what's going on, man? Norm's on here. Kevin Simpson one-handed.
Yep.
Well, he's not really shooting one-handed. He was supporting with the stock with his backhand. I taught him how to do that because he was trying to support the front, and it doesn't really work, especially since he was literally shooting off of a pool step. So, because that's all we had for him. Need a banana mag on that thing.
Oh, the wife,
yeah, there
wife
it
says
is.
hello. She's out there fishing and watching.
What's up, Amy? Just making. I saw you posted a couple pictures of your fake bass. Them just like,
Your Billy,
look how big.
Your Billy Bass.
Yeah. Like, oh my God, look how huge this pen is.
Man, don't pick on her, man. I'm
It's
gonna
all
go
right.
home.
I know. I love you, Amy. Kevin Sims, no, that's not the big news.
Not even close.
Not even close to the big news. That like second place is like that's bad for Dennis, isn't it?
Kevin,
Usually-
you and Bill already know. Not everybody else knows. I told you guys last night.
Oh, you ruined it. Looked like my face on Sunday shooting the AR. That's what Jeff said. Actually, it's funny that Jeff said that because I was about to talk about that, Jeff. So my brother had never shot an AR. I'm talking to him, he's like, "Hey, you think I could shoot one of your ARs? Because I've actually never shot one of your AR. I've never shot an AR at all." And I'm like, "Are you freaking kidding me? How is that possible? It's like my favorite platform. How have you not shot an AR with me?" So I'm like, "Yep, let's go." So we headed out to the range on Sunday, and I started them off on the Tommy gun. You guys have all seen the Tommy gun, 16-inch barrel, pretty basic, custom AR. That's the one with the bomber mouth on it and stuff. Okay, that was cool, right? It wasn't too bad. He didn't get PTSD like the media tells you that you do after you shoot one of those. So then I tried to ruin him with PTSD, and I was like, here, shoot the violent, fire-breathing monster, the P51 build. 7-inch barrel. The thing is just an absolute beast, and it literally stopped the entire range in their tracks when we started shooting it. So here's the video of Jeff shooting his first AR. This is the very first time, and then it fades into his first time with the P51 shooting an AR pistol and the difference. So you guys can see the difference here. Check this out. That was a regular AR. You know, he's putting on safe. He did everything like I taught him to. I'm like, how was that? Well,
That's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet.
pretty sweet. And here we go.
Dude, this is stupid.
Here's his cold moment. Where he just starts giggling. Told you it was violent.
Dude, you weren't kidding. That is insane.
So, if you can hear in the background, it's super hard, but there was like 5 other people in that range, and all of them were like, they stopped shooting, they came down there, and you can hear them in the background. They're like, what the hell was that? Did you see the fire shooting out of that booth? What are they shooting? It was, and it's the same thing. It's 223. It's the same ammo we were shooting out of the 16-inch barrel. It just shows you how much different a short barrel AR is. And I love it. I love them so much. In fact, I'm going to show you guys a new one today that I just got literally in the mail about 2 hours ago.
Did Colton get this one for you?
Nope.
No?
He was at camp today, so they let Moe have this one. I think she's of age.
Yeah. No, Jeff, I'm not pregnant.
Pregnant?
And no, I'm not going to become a soccer player. You know what, as well as I do, you and I aren't built to play soccer.
That fire. Matt Brennan said that's great. I have to shoot that gun. Matt, you have earned your place to shoot that gun for letting me do a photo shoot at your place. So, yes, you will definitely be able to shoot that gun. That thing is just, it's just violent. It literally rattles your fillings. Like, I've actually shot it enough at an indoor range that I got sick to my stomach. Like, the constant beating on my face when I shoot it and the pressure actually made me sick to my stomach. Thing is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. He asked if Moe was old enough, though. So they give it to a 6-year-old, but they won't give her a gun. They ask if she's old enough.
We won't tell your age.
Jeff's going to be purchasing an AR very soon. So much fun. I can't show the pictures that I took yet, Matt, because I could show a couple, but because they have to go in the magazine first. That's the only thing I'm not allowed to do. I can talk about it. I can talk about the magazine, but I can't show the pictures of it or show you guys the article early. But it does make your teeth shake. It really does. It's freaking awesome. It is fantastic. So, the only thing we did, me and Dennis found out that an AR pistol will not blow up sonic boom or tannerite. It does not have enough pressure because you lose so much velocity from the short barrel.
And we actually tried to do it with the P51, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was a P51. Yep. I'm surprised the fireball itself didn't set it off.
Yeah.
Just so violent. I love it. So everybody knows I love AR pistols, obviously. I'm actually about to do a showdown of 10 AR pistols. Dennis is going to help
I'll say
me.
we.
Yes. And we're actually, that's a great idea. Once I get all those, we should give away the opportunity to shoot. To do it.
That'd be nice.
That'd be cool. We could do it.
Matt Brennan's been wanting to win something too, so maybe he gets to go twice.
Yeah, there we go. So yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do we're doing a showdown on 10 AR pistols to see which one is the ballistic best of 2020. So for Ballistic Magazine, the best of 2020 in the AR pistol category. So I got 10 AR pistols to just do this big showdown with. We're going to have at least 5 shooters out there, a whole bunch of ammo, if we can find it, and 10 guns.
I found my product review. We try to get somebody to give us some metal targets to
some new steel, yeah. Reactive ones or something.
Yep.
Knockdowns and stuff. Yeah. I like it. See, now you're thinking like a writer.
Mm-hmm. Well, since you said it, do we want to go ahead and skip across to the
sure, we can. Yep, we'll talk about Dennis's new his news.
So my big news is I told y'all I was going to submit an article. I actually submitted it last week and found out that it will be published. So I'm going to be considered a professional writer now.
Yep.
To get things started, though, I'd like to thank Andy for mentoring me along the way. You know, I had some hardships with it. You know, basically just putting myself out there. It was kind of hard, especially not writing since, you know, sophomore year in college. So thank you, Andy.
No problem.
But what the article is about bigger guys carrying and the struggles that come with that. I can't show you guys the article, just like Andy said. We can't show you the article. We can't show you the pictures until it's actually published. But it's supposed to be published in November in Personal Defense World magazine.
Heck yeah.
So look for it on your shelves November 17th.
Yep. Then Dennis had a little he had a little struggle. I had to kick him in the ass a few times. I threatened him that I wasn't going to let him do this showdown with me, and then magically
the article appeared.
It worked. It was like threatening a 6-year-old that you're not going to get him ice cream.
Yep. Exactly.
So no, I'm proud of you,
want some
man.
ice
It's
cream.
awesome. I do too. Moe, you should go get us ice cream.
Ice
I
cream!
said something about more Crown Royal for that.
Yeah.
What? What did we miss?
For the Sonic Boom.
Oh. What? Can't drink and shoot. What the hell's wrong with you? Jeff said, badass Dennis, congrats. Woohoo, way to go, Dennis. Kevin said, what magazine? But I think you already answered that. PDW. Can't wait to read it. Way to go, Norm Watch Pocket. I want a signed copy. Well, Kevin, maybe you'll have to win one.
Yep, there you go.
And then Dennis gets to sign a copy finally.
Finally, yep.
Andy did make the threat. I witnessed it.
That's true. That was the day we were looking at Jeff's truck.
Yeah, it was. Lieutenant Day and ice cream.
Hey, Joe, bring him his ice cream now and bring 2 extra ones with you.
That is true. You do. Yes, you do. Joe Snell said that if Colton could break a board, he was nice enough to give us this like training board to teach kids how to break it for karate. And it took him a couple times trying, but he finally figured it out. Snapped that thing. So
Nice.
Crown Royal for the velocity discussion. Oh, I gotcha. It's a drunk Andy comment. Hey, me and Scott did some major math to figure out that velocity and why the sonic boom wouldn't go off. So I don't want to hear it. Brian said, "Pay up, Joe." So what did you discover while you were writing your article?
That I could actually do it. It wasn't as stressful and worrisome as I thought it was going to be. I was very nervous. Very nervous. But like seconds after I hit send on that email, it was like, whew, it's done.
Yep, that's how it is.
Yep. And there will be more articles. I've already got my work order to do my next one. So
Heck yeah. That's awesome. I can't wait to see it. It should be sweet.
I can't wait to see it in print, so I can put it on the wall.
Dude, it's the coolest part. It really is. Like it's weird for me because I've done it now so long that it doesn't even excite me. Like if Colton's in the magazine or me personally, like I have my picture in the magazine, I get excited still. Or if it's my cover. If I do a cover shot, then I'm like, hell yeah, I gotta see this on newsstands. I gotta go to the store and see it. Other than that, I'm like, I don't care. I don't even care. Like there's literally that pile of magazines over there on my desk. That is one of everything that I've ever been in till probably December of last year, and then I stopped keeping them. I was like, this is dumb. Unless if it's a cover, I don't care. I don't know. It just you finally get tired of like the search of trying to find magazines. It used to be super cool though. Like I guess it'll be super cool for you because you'll go to like Bass Pro and look on the magazine wall and be like, holy shit, Dennis O'Callahan, look at
Yep.
that shit. Like, and you're in some of the pictures that you did. So if they use all those pictures, then you'll be in a magazine.
Yep.
So you'll be a professional writer, a professional photographer. Well, Amy kind of will. And
There's a mixture of both.
okay. So you'll be a professional photographer and a model.
Hopefully I get the centerfold. That would be awesome. Give me the centerfold.
Oh, that's awesome. Jeff said, when is my magazine coming out when I played the mugger? Oh, I'm on the cover. That's my cover shot. I have the cover of Personal Defense World Concealed Carry Handgun Edition, and that is the one that you're in, Jeff. So that'll be out in like month and a half, 2 months or so, I think, I want to say. That's my next cover, actually, which is my favorite cover I've ever shot. I'm super proud of this cover, so it's pretty cool. Amy said thanks to the photographer.
No, thank you, babe.
Kevin Sims, how many paragraphs? You don't really, it's not really like a essay like in high school. So you don't really do it by paragraphs. It's set up a lot differently. So it's different setting up a magazine article than like writing a paper.
It was easier than I thought.
Matt said the P51 needs to be a cover. I agree 100%. Unfortunately, I don't have that poll, so I don't get to say that. But, so we skipped around a little bit. I wanted to talk about something that's been just pissing me off.
Oh, Norm, come on, buddy.
What do you say?
Ouch.
Oh, dang. Come on.
Wow.
He couldn't have wrote his first article if he wasn't a big guy.
That's true.
See? So, his size has now made him money.
That's right. Bought and paid for. I finally got paid for being fat.
See, there's all kinds of ways you can look at this.
That's true.
It's like my high school English teacher that always told me that I couldn't write and I would never be
About
anything,
anything,
you know? Yeah, it's like, yeah. Look at me now, bitch. Watch magazine come to life. All mind and love. Aww. That's cute. Norm loves you too. So anyway, this topic I've kind of tried to stay away from it. I just wanted to ignore it. I didn't care. And then the crap in Portland happened. And after that, I've just been done with it. I don't want to be associated with literally anybody that associates themselves with these groups, these terrorist organizations, Black Lives Matter, Antifa. They're domestic terrorist organizations that spread nothing but hate. And I'm sorry if it pissed you off. You can leave the podcast. You can unfollow me, whatever.
Deuces.
Yep. But these are domestic terrorist organizations that are full of hate, racist, just disgusting animals. And I don't say animals because of any color of anybody's skin. I say animals because that's what they act like. If you act like an animal, that's what I'm going to call you. So if you didn't see what happened in Portland, before we even go on, I'm going to show you what happened in Portland. And this is very graphic, so just beware.
run people over? Fuck. His neck is not broken. Tell him
I know his neck's not broken.
he's a bitch.
Can someone stop?
You gotta use it. You gotta use it. Hey,
Okay, I need someone to call 911.
I'm on.
That's how I'll do it right now. So it's tough to, that literally is tough to watch. Like it's ridiculous. So I did a lot of research on this because I wanted to know exactly what happened. Like a lot of the reports were like, oh, this guy tried to run a bunch of people over with his truck and this and that. It's all bullshit. All bullshit. What happened was that guy and his girlfriend were driving in this truck. His girlfriend's the one in the blue, the blonde and the blue-ish teal color that gets tackled from behind in front of the truck at one point. They were driving in this truck. They were trying to get out of that area because of everything that was going on. There was a girl that Black Lives Matter and Antifa were literally punching in the face after they stole her skateboard, they stole her backpack, all of her stuff. She's curled up in the corner, and this video doesn't show that, but there is video of her in the corner, literally curled up in a corner saying, I'm not going to hurt anybody, I'm not going to hurt anybody, please stop, all I want is my backpack back. Like, I need my keys to my apartment. Literally, that's all she wanted. So this guy stopped as a good Samaritan to try to help. They start beating his girlfriend. She gets back in the truck. They take off. That's where they said, oh, they're trying to run people over. No, they're trying to save their own lives because they're literally, she's getting beat by men, women, it didn't matter. Kicked, punched, whatever. Finally, they're trying to run away. They end up crashing the truck. As you can see at the end there, the truck crashed. The guys come out. They pull out this guy out of the car, out of the truck, and start just beating the living shit out of him. The whole time, and you can't hear it really on that video, but the whole time he's literally sitting there saying, I'm not trying to hurt anybody. I'm not going to fight back. I don't want to fight you guys. Like, I'm not here to break up anything. I just was trying to help that girl, trying to help my girlfriend. Then you see that piece of shit kick him in the face like a coward from behind and literally almost killed him. Like, the reports originally were that he died in the hospital. I did find out that he is alive and he's recovering. But this stuff is, this needs to stop.
Yes, it does.
So, watching this video, I literally get pissed off every time I see it. Like, me and Dennis are sitting here, we started watching it just like you guys when I push play, and I'm getting mad. Like, I'm watching this and I'm getting pissed. I'm not even so much pissed at just Black Lives Matter and Antifa who are doing this and these animals that are kicking this guy and punching this guy. I'm honestly pissed at everybody around videotaping.
Mm-hmm.
Drop your goddamn phones and do something. Like, this is the problem with our country right now, is that nobody has the balls to fight back. We all pull out our phones and we're gonna video you guys. I'm gonna video and, you know, hope maybe that video will go viral one day or whatever. It's not about that. It's about being a man and fighting back. Like, that guy was being a man. He was doing what he should do, stopping to help the woman that was being beat and robbed and everything else. And unfortunately, there's no other men there that wanted to help him. That's all it boils down to. And it's just, honestly, it's just ridiculous that this stuff is going on in the country and that somehow people are supporting this shit. These people are racist, terrorist, disgusting pigs. That's what they are. And it's insane. It's absolutely insane. I don't like...
Everything they're protesting about, they're actually doing.
Yeah. Literally. That's all it is. And there's no protest. That's the thing. Mm-hmm. I'm all for a peaceful protest. I've been involved in them. You guys know that. I'm all for it. Your First Amendment right to go out, free speech, right? When a protest becomes violent, it becomes a riot. And it's no longer a protest. and I don't care what you're protesting about or saying you're protesting about because you're full of shit. You're not protesting anymore. You're just acting like an animal because you can. And that's all it is. Portland should be ashamed of themselves. They've shut down their police department. They don't want them down there. 73 days or something, there's been riots every night in Portland. For literally the past 70, I think it was 73 days. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. And then they have the name of this guy that kicked the guy in the face, and they're like, oh, well, we've tried to call him, but he won't turn himself in. How about you go down to the riots at this point and raid the whole thing until you find him and everybody else involved? Like, I honestly think the people videoing this should be brought up on charges. They really should. Like, one of the guys, the main guy that was videoing, he actually was on the news. Like, he was some kind of hero for videotaping this and saying that this wasn't just a random attack. Like, they, you know, planned to attack people and this and that. And he's a black guy that was saying this stuff. And he's acting like he's like a hero because he's, you know, he videoed it so everybody could see, and the video's viral and all over the place. I mean, we just showed it. No, the guy should be brought up on charges. Drop your phone and go fight back. Help this guy. Like, you literally videoed somebody almost getting killed instead of going in there and helping. It's just insane. It's absolutely insane. It pisses me off, and it just shows, though, how important it is to understand how to survive in today's world with this kind of crap going on. Like, if you find yourself in that situation, how are you going to survive it? How are you going to get out of it? Or if you see somebody else in that situation, do you know how to fight back? How can you get out of that situation? Now, what's crazy to me is that, like, nobody down there had a gun to help out. Nobody down there had any kind of protection at all. A gun, a taser, a bat, something at least to protect yourself. It's just sickening. It really is. And I don't care if I piss anybody off, whatever. Black Lives Matter and Antifa are terrorist organizations. That's what they are. You got a problem with it? Unfollow me. Go away, because I have no respect for you if you support these organizations. It's just ridiculous. Let's read some comments here, because I know there was a lot. Where do we? Let me go back. Sorry, guys. We need to talk about what's going on in our country right now. That bullshit in Portland was proof. Who's going to kick a guy in the head from behind and stand over and talk tough? I'm pissed. I'm pissed. Time to stand up. These people are cowards. It's exactly what they are. Yep. Assholes need to be shot. Try to get out of there. That's real racism in our country. Two-bit cowards, treason, homegrown terrorists. Rock out with your Glock out.
Nice, man.
Yeah. Drop a bomb down there. That's about what they need. I mean, and that's the thing, is it sucks. And like, you guys all know I'm a Trump supporter. I support our president. Obviously, there's a flag behind Dennis there. But honestly, it sucks because he's in a shitty spot that he has to worry so much about this election that he can't just send in the national. Like, that's what needs to happen at this point. 73 days or more of riots. Our National Guard needs to go in there and start kicking ass. That's all that needs to happen. Wipe it clean. You guys are all done. See you later. Like, that's all it takes. Is
martial law.
Yep. And the problem is that what's going to happen is we're going to take that into our own hands. So, I hope we do, honestly, because that shit needs to stop. It's insane. Matt Brennan said, I'm going to shoot. Antifa claims it owns Portland for the last 3 years. I mean, they do. They own it for the last 3 months, at least. Nobody can do anything. Nobody can. There's no police force. There's nothing down there. Portland should be ashamed of themselves. Seattle should be ashamed of themselves. All these countries, they are. They're like third world countries.
Chaz.
Yeah, Chaz, or whatever they changed the name to after a while. They should all be ashamed of themselves, though. I mean, this is the city and the state's fault for what's going on. I mean, there's no other way to put it. So, it's just crazy. So some things to try to remember is not everybody can carry a gun. And I know that. So I don't think everybody should carry a gun. If you're not comfortable with a gun, you should not carry a gun. But there's other ways to protect yourself. There's tasers, there's pepper spray, there's bats.
Batons.
Yeah. Batons. That hurts. Does it hurt? There's different kinds of tasers and things like that. I really want to zap Dennis.
Yeah, I bet you do.
But that stuff hurts. That stuff works. So you have to understand that like people just walk around like this with blinders on, and you guys have to understand that that you're not going to survive if you do that in today's world. Like, this is the shit that happens. It's not just an isolated incident. This happens every day during these riots. This one just happened to be very publicized and very well documented by some cowards that wouldn't drop their phones and fight back. So, I'll tell you though, really good tool to use against these kind of people is behind Dennis.
Nope, other side.
It's that baby in there.
It's that baby in my belly.
Alright, so something like this, fantastic tool to fight back.
Clear.
Yep. Make sure yours is loaded. This one's obviously clear. But AR pistols, my favorite gun in the world. And there's a reason for that. This is a perfect truck gun. So think about it. This guy had a truck, right? They're getting attacked. You have 30 rounds, plus easy to carry more magazines, or 32 rounds if you have these Daniel Defense magazines, which I absolutely love these. You can carry multiple of these, right? They're not very big. They're pretty easy. Load them up, 30 rounds, 60 rounds if you have 2, 90 rounds if you have 3, and so on and so on. That right there would have taken probably one shot. One shot, and all of that bullshit would have been done. Because those guys are gone. They don't want any part of it. Somebody that fights back is not a victim, and they don't like it. So, and guess what? There's probably, what, I don't know, say 50 people in that video?
Mm-hmm.
50 people in that video. I got 30 rounds. Not all of those people were threats. The ones that were, they're going down. They're no longer a threat. So,
give them just the tip.
just the tip. By the way, that is the new Daniel Defense pistol. The DDM-4 V7P Mil-Spec Edition. I remembered it all.
You got it. I'm looking right at it as you're saying it.
So this is the first one that came in for our testing of the 10 guns. So super excited for that thing. I thought I had, there it is. So that is the gun. If you Dennis is right between, don't move, you're right between the grip and the magazine. So it looks so creepy. That is the gun. And that AR pistols, perfect guns for this kind of situation. So Matt said it's a street sweeper. That's a good name for it. I like that. Norm said New York, California, Washington State, very hard states to carry in. They've taken away rights to defend themselves. Exactly. So that's what it goes back to the same thing like we were talking about. We know not everybody can carry a gun. You can't do. We have the luxury in Michigan that we can have one of these in our truck with a concealed pistol license. So,
start carrying my CZ Scorpion.
it's a pistol. You can. That's the perfect gun for that. Couple mags, load it up.
I have a CPL. I can carry my regular AR too.
Technically, yeah. Just hard to maneuver.
Yeah. Once I get it out, you better watch out.
Yeah. That's what his wife said too. What were we talking about? Oh, the states that you can't carry. So yes, states that you're not allowed to protect yourself, that they've tried to stop that. Look into the different laws on pepper sprays, tasers, batons, things like this. At least you have something.
Your friend Louis.
What's Louis?
Louis Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton. He's got jokes. He's got jokes. Look into things like this and what's legal. Shit, I almost broke my screen. And what's legal in your area, because there's always a way to protect yourself. A gun, obviously, tool of last resort, but it is the best way to protect yourself against any kind of attack. If the guy's got a knife, your gun is a 1-up, right? If the guy's got a bat, your gun's 2-up. So on and so on. If this guy just has his little cowardly feet, your gun would have made it so that he never was able to use them. So, Lynn Marie said I need one of those. That part of the 10-gun shootout it is. The Daniel Defense DDM4 V7P in 5.56. Got it again.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a 10-inch barrel on that one, 9-inch handguard. What brace is on that? SB Tactical, I believe. Should say the back if it's SB. Yep. SB Tactical brace. One thing, did you hold that pistol grip? Put your hand around that pistol grip.
Oh, the rubber?
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. That thing has Daniel Defense's own pistol grip on it.
Mm-hmm.
And hold it up real quick. As you guys can see, it's not all polymer like a normal pistol grip that you usually see on these things. This is like, it's almost like a tire. It's not a Goodyear though, because they wouldn't let you do that, because Goodyear doesn't like this kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They're offended by my shirt, as they said today.
What?
You didn't hear about this?
No.
Yeah, Goodyear won't allow their employees to support Black Lives Matter, or to support Thin Blue Line. All lives matter. They won't let them do any of that stuff, but all their employees are allowed to wear Black Lives Matter shirts and Antifa and everything else.
I saw a video of a woman at Target, had her Target name tag on, and had a red with white lettering shirt on that said Black Lives Matter. So I think Target's a supporter too.
Oh, they are. Target's been that way for a long time. Yeah. And like I said, it goes to the same thing. The only way we're going to change this is to just destroy these companies, destroy this bullshit, vote the right way, because Trump's not perfect, let's face it, right? But if you like the fact that we run Pew Pew Nation live, that we shoot guns for a living, that we have a AR pistol sitting there, and I have 9 more coming, that stuff doesn't happen in a Joe Biden presidency. That's all there is to it. He's flat out said it's the most anti-2A presidential campaign that's ever happened in the history of our country. So, like Trump or not, the alternative is disgusting. I was watching Training Day. Couldn't think of the name of the movie. It's my favorite, literally one of my favorite movies. I love Training Day. Well, it happened to be on BET last night. So, whatever. Don't care. Every other commercial was Joe Biden talking about how the Republicans are holding down blacks. It's like, this is every commercial on this network right now. Like, how about I just play the movie that's awesome? Like, that's all I want you to do. It's just crazy. Matt said flip that bitch in riot mode and get the job done. Baseball bat, carry a glove in the truck also. Lawyers love that. Hey, you're just going to play baseball.
Mm-hmm.
Because it is actually, Norm brought up a good point. It is technically illegal to have a bat in the vehicle. My grandpa used to carry a tire bat, or a tire thumper,
Mm-hmm.
and it was he got in trouble for it a few times. The mil-spec edition. That's exactly what it is. I don't know what color that Cerakote is on there, but it is awesome.
It's like a brownish,
Yeah.
olive green, brown together.
Yeah, it's kind of sweet. I like it. So, with all that being said, what do you guys have? We got any questions? Comments? Anything for us? Let this catch up. Donald Trump just sent me an email. Look at that.
Junior?
No. Our president.
Nice.
Nobody's got anything, huh? I guess we covered it all. Or nobody's here anymore. It says people are here, but I don't trust it. The original tamer. Well, I guess we don't give anything away today. Because nobody's
I'll
got
tell
anything
you,
for
we're
us.
going to give something away. So,
Browns. Brown and bronze. That's
so
what I said.
I got Andy another present again.
Oh, jeez. That's perfect for today.
Yep.
That's fantastic. Nice. Ban idiots, not guns. It's pretty fantastic for today. I like it.
Perfect.
Sweet. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Definitely wear that one.
Mhm.
What is the AR considered? Why is the AR considered a pistol, not a rifle?
Because of the barrel length.
A barrel length, and it doesn't have a stock.
Yep. It has a brace.
It has a brace. That is a pistol brace, not a stock. If it had a stock in the short barrel, it would be an SBR, or short barrel rifle, which you need a tax stamp for. Similar to the getting a tax stamp for a suppressor. So any AR, it's under, the total length's under 26 inches, I believe. Has to have a brace on it, not a stock, pretty much. Nobody said she's wearing that shirt tomorrow. No, you're not. You stretch it out with your boobs. It's not allowed. Lynn missed
Limerick,
Dennis's
yeah, you
news.
missed it. What it was, Limerick, is I told everybody a while back I was writing my first article. I found out on Monday, that it's actually going to be published in November's issue of PDW magazine.
Personal Defense World. Matt said he makes those kind of shirts. I kind of make those kind of shirts too.
Mm-hmm.
Those are great boobs.
Where did the show just go?
Well, I was talking about Bowie's boobs if she wore this shirt and stretched it out with the boobs. They are great. How do you plan on bracing these AR pistols when you go to do your T&E? Strapping them around my wrist
Yep.
and shooting them. I'm not going to lie. There's going to be some awesome pictures of 10 AR pistols all together. I love AR pistols. Like, I opened that thing today. It was like Christmas for Jews.
Did you see the Star of David? When
Yeah, I was like, whoa. It's like what are the commercials with the little guy on their shoulder? Is it
Gecko?
No, it's is it 7-Up commercials?
Mm.
Where the guy's got the little guy on his shoulder. I can't remember. It's like, it's the sweet one or whatever. Is that 7-Up?
Mm.
I don't remember. But it's like that. It's got a little...
Nice.
It's like a Ben Shapiro on my shoulder. This is Yamaka.
Does anybody out there have any questions at all?
Sweet, Matt. He's got his shirts, wearing one now. Nice. Christmas for Jews. They all like that one. Wasn't there...
Amy says it was Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper. Yes, you're right. That's it.
Her head's full of useless knowledge, man. Kills me.
She's kind of going squirrel on us right now. Neighbor's dog in the yard.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. We scared all the fish away, apparently. Sorry. Must have been my hate for BLM and Antifa. All right, who wants a giveaway? Oh, Kevin asked one? What did we miss? Hold on, we got to answer Kevin's. Oh, what is the most accurate pellet rifle you know of? I can't really answer.
I don't know, Kevin.
It's kind of hard.
Just go buy each of the boys a different one.
Yep.
Give it a shot and let us know.
Check out Humorex. I'm a big fan of Humorex's stuff. I mean, saying accurate, it's kind of hard because
it depends on the person.
It just depends on the person. It depends on the scope that you put on it, or if you're using iron sights. I mean, they're all pretty accurate. Depends on the pellets you're using. Yeah, I mean, best thing you can do is don't buy a super cheap one. My pellet rifle is pretty awesome. The AR that we shot at Al's last year, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing's pretty sweet. It's pretty accurate, too.
Mm-hmm. Dad says Slovak. Oh, the pellet gun. My father-in-law says a Slovak, Kevin.
Yeah, mine's a SIG MPX. It's an AR. It literally is a exact replica. It has a 30-round magazine, rotary magazine, everything. I smoke the nuisance birds with that thing out over the pond all the time. So that all we do is feed the turtles. The snapping turtles eat the dead birds. It's awesome.
Nice.
All right, who wants me to tase Dennis?
All right, let's give something away.
All right, what do you guys want? What do we want to give away? We're doing. Let's do one of the magazines first. Amy said yes and then no.
Mm-hmm.
What, for tasing him? It only hurts for a second. It's not that bad. It's so loud. I love that thing.
Nothing.
Kevin Sims says yes, tase Dennis. Anne Marie likes you. She said no.
Thank you, Anne Marie. I'm your favorite CPL instructor, anyways.
No, he said I like scaring the neighbors when I'm out back with it, sniping those bastard grackles. Scaring what neighbors? There's literally nobody can see you in our backyard. All right, so who wants a giveaway? We need some action here. We need you guys to light up the screen. Let us know that you want to win something. Yes to pellet gun, no to zapping him.
Thanks, babe.
Boring. Ask your dad if he wants me to tase him. Hey, there we go. We got everybody interested now. Dennis, hell yeah, you are.
Mm-hmm. All right, so here's the first giveaway. Guns of the Old West magazine.
All right, so when you see, we're going to do numbers for this one. And then the next giveaway, we got something different. So remember, if you watched last week, we figured out that if you write a letter in front of the number you're guessing, it shows more comments. But it seems like you have to change up the letter once in a while. So if you keep writing like A, 21, 22, A, 23, A, 24, it'll finally start blocking you again. So if you put A, change it to B, do a C, do a Z, do a P, whatever, and put the number. It seemed to work last week, so let's see if it does this week. So when you see start, you're going to start guessing numbers 1 through 100. Kevin Sims, your stuff shipped today, just so you know. Sorry for the delay. Your wife didn't listen. You have to put a letter in front of it. It helps. It shows more of your comments. Joe Snell didn't listen either, but he doesn't need to because he wins too much. What are you doing?
Can I come in?
No.
Huh?
No. Nobody wants to talk to you.
Why can't I come in?
Come on in here for a second. Come on in here for a second. I just said that. I'm trying to watch the stream.
And Amy's watching.
Why don't you have a shirt on again?
Because I don't want one. Like,
Oh,
what
hey,
are you
look.
giving away?
Oh, Auntie Amy said hi, Colton. I'm giving away a magazine.
What numbers?
1 through 100, they're guessing, and that's the number. Don't say it. Keep guessing 1 through 100. So tell everybody what you liked best about shooting the other day, buddy. Come here.
When I did machine gun.
What you did in my machine.
You want to get up here and be on camera?
At least you got pants on. Keep guessing 1 through 100. This is for Guns of the Old West magazine.
Well, Mama Sims is on,
Yep.
trying to win stuff.
See, I'm telling you, when you put the letters in front, I think it works better because first of all, it slows people down too.
Yes, it does actually.
Keep guessing 1 through 100. Guns of the Old West.
Guns of the Old West.
That's what that magazine is.
Oh. I always hear you say that,
Guns of the Old West.
and I don't. Yeah, and I don't know what you're talking about.
This magazine is what I'm talking about.
Am I in that one?
No, you're not in that one. Oh my gosh, this is taking a long time. 1 through 100.
I can't even tell what number that is.
That? How can you not tell what number that is?
As I came down.
No, I don't know what to tell you. It's pretty clear.
Hmm.
Your sister just got on here. Crystalline's on. 1 through 100. Keep guessing. Keep guessing.
Keep blocking my view, dude.
Yeah. You need. Did you take a shower yet, buddy?
No.
You need to go take a
I can
shower.
smell him.
Why? I didn't go in the water though.
You went kayaking. You must have went in the water a little bit.
I got out and that's it.
You didn't swim today.
No.
I don't believe him.
I didn't go in the water at all.
Okay. Crystal, and the letters are because then everybody's comments show up, I found out. If you just do numbers, Facebook starts blocking you. So if you put a letter in front of it, any letter, it acts like it's a different comment, so it actually lets them come through. Auntie Crystalline said she can smell you from there, through the screen. She can smell you through the screen.
I didn't even go in the water.
After this one, you gotta get out, okay?
Okay.
Should we lower it here? This is getting ridiculous. All right, 1 through 50. 1 through 50 now. Cut it in half for you guys.
That's fast on yours.
Oh, Marcy said that her and Colton played on the water trampoline today.
No,
Uh-oh.
No, you didn't, huh? So Marcy's
No.
lying?
I didn't want to watch it.
You sure?
No, I did not. I did not.
So Marcy's lying?
Yeah, I did not go on the water trampoline.
Okay. If you say so.
It's in the middle of nowhere.
Did you see Cam today at Skull Island?
I saw Cassius too.
Oh,
Yeah,
we got a winner.
Where?
we do.
Got a winner.
Oh, we do.
Stop guessing. Everybody stop guessing. We'll give you a second to stop, and then Colton will announce the winner. What, you got corona or something? What are you doing?
No, I'm coughing.
That's one of the symptoms of corona.
Yeah, dude. It's because you didn't wear your mask.
I didn't need to.
Didn't wear your muzzle.
Yeah, your muzzle wasn't
I
on.
did not need to.
All right, all right. All right. Ready?
Who's the winner?
Who's the winner? Guns of the Old West.
Uncle Jeff.
Uncle Jeff. Good. Congratulations, Jeff. You get Guns of the Old West. All right. Scram, buddy. It's getting crammed. It's too crammed in here.
See you, dude.
Oh, Uncle Jeff said Marcy said it was yesterday, not today. So you were right. See you, buddy.
Bye.
Bye-bye. You can just keep it like that. All right. So Jeff Grossman wins Guns of the Old West. Now we're going to change it up. We're going to do something a little bit different. This is going to be for one of those. All right. So we have some brand new stickers from freedomfatigues.com, as always. That is 100% American made. Don't tread on me. We have a black one and a white one. You get to choose which one. You're winning one of them. You get to choose, whoever wins gets to choose which sticker they want. And that's the one that you will get shipped out. But we're going to do it a little different. You guys watched when we were at Odin's workshop. We played the gunsmithing game. We're going to start incorporating that a little bit into the weekly podcast. So we're going to hold up a part for a gun, and you have to name the model, the make and model of this gun to win one of the Don't Tread on Me stickers from freedomfatigues.com. Either black or white, you get to choose. But one of the stickers from freedomfatigues.com, you have to name this part. So start guessing. You have to have the make and model of the gun and what the name of this thing is. Start guessing. This is for one of the stickers from freedomfatigues.com. All American made, 100%. Shirt I'm wearing is freedomfatigues.com. They also, that's who I have the Pew Pew Nation USA, the Pew Pew Nation apparel through Freedom Fatigue's website. So it's 100% American made, American designed, everything down to the ink used in the shirts and the stitching on the shirts, materials, everything. So, all right, start guessing what that is. It has to be what it is and what gun, what make and model that is.
Amy, you should know what this is. No, it is not an AK-47 magazine.
Nope.
No, it is not a Sega 12-gauge magazine.
Not an AR-15 mag. M&B something? What is that even?
Who put that?
Amy.
Oh, M&P. She meant M&P.
Oh, M&P. Okay. Mr. Dependable.
She's talking about her vibrator. That's what she said she was going to do, name vibrator names.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. She used to sell them, so she's probably got a lot. And she's married to my brother, so she probably needs a lot.
Poor Jeff.
Main attraction? CZ Scorpion Mag, no. Flash Mag, high capacity, no. G-Spot Spotlight.
No.
No clue. No. Keep guessing. AR-15 magazine. No. You guys are all right. It is a magazine. If you notice, it's a little thicker than an AR-15 magazine. Matt Brennan died reading all the names that Tina's coming up with. Only when he is out of town. Jeez, Pete.
I think she just hijacked the show.
Yeah. 308. Rifle mag. It's a big clip.
No, it is not a rifle magazine.
No. AK-74 mag. No. Keep guessing. Trying to think of a good clue we can give. It is a magazine. You guys are right on that. The big one magazine. It is a big magazine. It takes big rounds. The gun mag for the crazy fire shooting guy. Well, yeah, it is at some points. It looks like a big caliber magazine like 450 Bushmaster. It is not a rifle. It is not a rifle. Butterfly kisses, really? That's what one of them is called.
No, it is not a 50 cal magazine, babe. But I would be more than glad to let you buy me a 50 cal.
You should buy him one. Gyrator. Jesus Christ, Tina. 308 mag. No, it is not a rifle round. It is not a rifle at all. Kind of.
Do you actually have it out so we can show them what it is?
It's in that safe, so I could get to it.
So when they guess it.
Nope. It's not a 20 gauge. Bushmaster sounded like a vibrator.
All right, Tina.
Oh, she did grow up on a farm. Zohan over there. The bush. Auto shotgun. That is the closest we've come.
Yes.
I'll tell you that.
There's no such thing as auto, though.
No. I'm clueless with this shit. Well, you've come closer than
Yeah,
anybody yet, so. So that should give you guys a big clue. Her guess was auto shotgun. It is not auto, but we'll go and say it is shotgun. No, it's not a Tommy gun. That's not a shotgun. Well, they're still guessing. I'll go get it. I have no idea what is wrong with my wife. You, obviously. She obviously is bored at times. Oh, excuse me, Daniel Defense.
Yes, Matt Brennan. It is a semi-automatic 12-gauge shotgun. But tell us what model.
Oh. Damn it, there's another shotgun in the way.
No, it is not a Remington TAC 14.
Blocking it with my body.
Mm-hmm. No, it is not a Mossberg.
Oh. I didn't think this one would be that hard for him, actually. We've never showed this gun on the air though, so that could be a part of the problem. But something I will probably.
But there is a video of it on your YouTube channel.
Yes, there is, and the reason I thought of this was because the memory came up in my Facebook today.
Nice. No, Kevin is not a KS-12T.
Matthew Fisher said island. It's
Close.
You're getting closer. An Aquamag.
Not an Ithaca either.
Not a TriStar. A Mermaid Tail. How many of these things do you have, Tina? You need to go see some therapists. What? What's right here? What do you want? Bullpup shotgun mag. No. Yeah.
So we'll go back to Island. Island is a part of the name. Oh, we got a winner.
Do we?
Yep.
I don't see it yet. Oh, I do see it.
Matthew Fisher. Congratulations.
Matthew Fisher. Yep. It is a Rock Island VR80. So pretty much, it's so big I can't even handle it. Let's see if things clear.
Are you talking about that or one of Tina's vibrators?
One of Tina's vibrators. This is actually the size of one of Tina's vibrators, I think. So yeah, this is Jesus. I don't know how to show it. It's so big.
Clear.
I don't. Yes, it's clear. Clear. VR80 from Rock Island. So this is a 12 gauge. I should have put the video on here. I didn't know I was doing this until like 10 minutes before the show. This is a 12 gauge, pretty much AR. It's amazing. Me and Dennis were cutting down trees in the woods with this. Literally using this to be lumberjacks. And I felt more manly than I've ever felt in my life. So that is what the magazine is. This has there's a 10 round in here right now. That's what this one is. 10 rounds of 12 gauge. That is a 17 round, I believe it is. I also have a 31 round magazine.
So Matt says he has, unfair, Matt actually has a VR60.
Okay.
So
yeah, it still took him a while to get it though.
While.
Yeah. Kind of disappointed in you that it took you that long if you have a VR60.
Norman, I didn't know there was quite 12, but I know that Remington just left. They're moving to Alabama.
What did Norman ask? Oh,
New York.
State. Wow, I didn't know there was only one left. That's crazy. Yeah, they're all leaving these liberal states. It's just too hard to do business. They can't export. They can't do anything. It's just.
Matt Fisher, what color you want? White or black?
Yeah, white or black sticker. Matt Fisher won the Freedom Fatigues. Show him that sticker again real quick. The Don't Tread on Me. This is a 12-inch sticker. So I don't know what you drive, but white will look good on the back window of a vehicle. If you're putting it on like a cabinet or something, I recommend probably the black. So, yeah, VR80. It's an amazing tool. He wants black. All right, write that down so we don't forget. Matt Brennan said, how much I have more trees to take down. Dude, you provide the 12 gauge, we'll provide the fun. I do have a 30, it's in there. I don't know if you, yeah. It's right, the second shelf. I'll take that. Oh, I love my AR pistol. It's behind that rag up there. We won't speak of what else is in this cabinet. So that is the Big Mag. Tina, don't get too excited. It's not round.
It's not ribbed for your pleasure.
It's not ribbed for your pleasure. Oh, man. All right. So we got a couple other things to get away, though. We do have...
another magazine.
Yeah, let's give another magazine away. We still got people on. Oh, we got tons of people on here. Matt Fisher, he did. He finally won. I don't think you've ever won, have you? Holy crap, Matt. Congratulations, man. You finally did.
You know what? We can just say he cheated and take it back.
He cheated. He did cheat. He did cheat. He has a VR60.
Yep. We said that in the disclaimer at the beginning.
Jeez, oh, Pete. Tina. Is Tina drunk?
No, my goodness.
Yeah.
So, here's the magazine, Survivor's Edge. It is fall issue 2020.
This is like the perfect magazine for this time of the us living. Survivor's Edge. We're about to have to learn how to survive anything. So I don't know if I have anything in that one.
Nope. No Grossman in this other than Moe.
I don't usually write for Survivor's Edge much, but alright, so when you see start, pick a number. We'll start guessing numbers 1 through 90. 1 through 90. Just because I want to be different. So start guessing. This is for Survivor's Edge. Perfect magazine for this time of the time we're living in right now. Embrace Your Inner Prepper is an article in there. Hostage Escape Tools and Tips. Perfect. Ultimate Survival Carbine. You got some knife stuff. What are you doing? Get out of here, dog. Pretty sweet. So, Survivor's Edge, 1 through 90. And yes, throw a letter in front of the numbers. It does help. So, we have one more giveaway to give away today, too. So, do not go anywhere. This one is awesome. You guys are going to love it.
Mm-hmm.
Norm always comments, I can't drive 55. 1 through 90. Keep guessing. Oh, we got a winner.
Oh,
See it?
yes, I see it.
Stop guessing. We have a winner.
We'll wait till you guys stop guessing before we announce the winner.
Did you see the same one as me?
I did. Mama?
Yep.
Yep. The winner is Mama Sims.
All right. Deborah Sims, congratulations. Another new win. I don't think Deborah's won anything.
I don't think so either.
I do not think so. So, Anne-Marie said, I have a question regarding sighting. Sure. Ask away. And we have one more giveaway after we answer Anne's question here. I think it's like super lagged right now. So the last giveaway, while we wait for Anne-Marie's question to come by or come through, is an awesome one. This is the greatest stuff that has ever been invented by man. That is a 1-pound sonic boom exploding rifle target. So you have to shoot that with an AR, something that goes over, what was the, a 40-grain bullet traveling at 2,200 feet per second to initiate. 223 and larger centerfire ammunition. So anything that's going faster than 2,200 feet per second, 40-grain bullet will ignite this. And it ignites it in an awesome awesome way. Gigantic explosion. It is fantastic. The cool thing with like Sonic Boom, if you've never shot it, it's really not fire. So you don't have to worry really about burning anything down because it's an explosion, but there really is no, there's like one little quick puff,
White
and that's
smoke.
it.
Yep.
So the stuff is amazing. Thanks, haha, Kevin. Just giving it to Kevin. So we're gonna give that away. How should we do it? Numbers again?
No, let's come up with something.
There's gotta be something different. By the way, you do have to be 21 to win this one, because you have to be 21 to purchase it. So if you're not 21 and you're watching, you cannot win. I had an issue at class. It was difficult to sight due to me wearing bifocals. Has anyone had that issue? My dad had that same issue, and it's something you just have to work around. He has bifocals as well, and he had that problem as well. And some people, they take their glasses off when they shoot. Some people just have to kind of learn how to do it.
How to bring the gun up to your sight, not your head down to it.
Yep. So you might have to, if they're like transition style bifocal or whatever, you might have to look through certain spots on the glasses, and you just got to kind of shoot and figure it out more. Shot the 38 without my glasses and did better. So there you go. That might be the way to go. My dad figured it out. It just took a second to figure out the spot, where you have to do it. And then sights, every gun has different sights, so it's always going to be a little bit different depending on the height of them and stuff like that too. So it's just something that you got to figure out.
Something that we would have told them a couple of weeks ago.
That's what I'm thinking too. That's kind of what I was thinking. What do we... Trying to think of a better way to give this last one away, because it's Sonic Boom. It's the best stuff on the face of the earth. Andy face is still looks like Gremlin with and without glasses. If you're gonna try to rip on somebody, you should probably learn how to type, Tina. I'm just saying, because I don't know what kind of ebonics you're speaking right now.
Black Lives Matter bullshit. You're typing.
Yeah. Is it some hospital code for COVID-19? I don't know. What are you thinking?
What's the name of the magazine company that we write for?
Yeah, we can do that one.
So here's the question. What is the name of the magazine company distributor that we write for?
Yep.
And we can officially say we now.
We both do. So the company that publishes all of these magazines that we give away. What is the name of the company? It has to be the full name. My wife also works for them. So if you watch our show and you don't get this, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Yep. I think I know what my wife is doing right now.
Yeah. She said, "Oh, she's like scrambling to find a magazine."
Oh, just gave him a clue. Got it. Tina got it.
Tina got it, but she spelled it wrong.
Oh.
Justin Caverly spelled it right. My brother even spelled it wrong. I think we have to go with who spelled it right. We said specifically it's Athlon Outdoors. Tina, you did get that right, but you spelled it wrong. And I really think we need to go with the person that spelled it right. What do you think?
That's your call. I don't want your brother or sister-in-law being mad at me.
We're going with the guy that spelled it right. I'm sorry. We got to go with the person that spelled it right, because it's important to have the right spelling when you're saying the name of the company. if I spelled it, if I told somebody that it was Pew Pew Nation and I spelled it PWE, it wouldn't make much sense, right? So, congratulations, Justin Caverly. You got yourself some Sonic Boom. Hell yeah.
Feel free to give us a call, and we'll come over and watch you shoot it.
We will. I'll video it and everything.
Andy will wear his new shirt.
Yes. We should do it. Justin, I don't remember. I think you live local, actually. So, Bill, you missed
all the giveaways,
everything.
Bill. Did you lose your internet connection, Bill?
Yeah, what happened? So, either way, Justin, congratulations. Message me. I know I have your. I think I have your stuff, but
He says he is local.
yes, sweet. Give it to Justin. We can always get Sonic Boom. You're my brother. Nope, not allowed. Only if we get to blow up something at your house, which means that you have to finally let
even
me
better.
shoot.
He lets us borrow the tractor for up north.
Ooh. Yes. Give you like 20 Sonic Booms. 10. 20 is too many. 5. Oh, that's awesome. Bill, thank you so much. So,
Norm, the question or the answer to your question is no, you cannot. Once you puncture the plastic, that's it. It's a dud.
yeah, once it's punctured, it's dead. So, you got to make sure you're shooting something that is going to go 2,200 feet per second and at least a 40 grain bullet. We found that out the hard way. We wasted like 5 or 6 of these things with the AR pistol. I'm like, 223, this always works. Why won't it work? AR pistol loses too much velocity, and out of a 7-inch barrel, that round was only going like probably 13 to 1,500 feet per second, so it wasn't enough to actually do it. So,
and those figures were calculated over drinking a bottle of Crown.
a lot of Crown. A lot of Crown and 2 idiots. Dennis wasn't involved.
No.
I think you were sleeping
I was
already.
in bed already, yep.
Matt said I gave her a penalty. 2 minutes for spelling incorrectly. Yeah, pretty much. So, with that being said, that is it for today. If you guys won something, shoot me your address. Matt Fisher, I don't think I have your address because you've never won. Congratulations. And same with Deborah Sims. I don't think I've ever shipped something to you. So, Justin, I'm pretty sure I have yours, but can I shoot it with a 450 Bushmaster if it goes 2,200 feet per second? As long as it's a 40 grain bullet, yes. At 2,200 feet per second. That's the only restrictions on it. So, but thank you guys so much for watching. Congratulations to Dennis for becoming a professional writer, photographer, and underwear model.
Yes, because a picture of my underwear was in there.
Yep.
But they have my blue ones on, not my pink ones.
Yep, exactly. He took his thong off for the pictures. So, but thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys can, the only way we can make stuff like this happen is by donations. So if you guys can donate a couple bucks, we greatly appreciate it. We don't make money on this show. All we do is use that for shipping, and whatever's left goes to donations. So please, if you can donate, PayPal is detailedImages@gmail.com, and Venmo is @PewPewNation. Check out freedomfatigues.com. They are a big sponsor of our show, and they always have awesome giveaways for us and for you guys. Make sure you check out PewPewNationUSA.com as well. That is Pew Pew Nation's official apparel line. Follow me on Instagram @PewPewNation, on YouTube. My YouTube channel is growing quickly. I'm trying to grow that even faster. So make sure you go over there and follow the YouTube or subscribe to the YouTube channel and check all that fun stuff out. Kevin Sims said 2 Black Lives Matter.
Huh?
I don't know.
Probably sent the show. He's probably trying to tag him like.
Oh, gotcha. We could blow up like a
Snapchat.
BLM statue with the sonic boom. It's a great idea.
I'm gonna get us in trouble.
So thank you
Change
so
our names.
Yes. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you tune in every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on the Pew Pew Nation Facebook page. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a great night.
Good night.